which is why it had been.
বাইরের থেকে After the two-day successful visit of the Prime Minister from Jerusalem, where he takes off after the joint statement that was issued by India and Israel. On your screens right now, those moments of the Prime Minister with Benjamin Netanyahu and his wife Sarah on your screens right now. This comes after a very successful trip of the Prime Minister, in which both the leaders have essentially spoken about affirming the strategic depths of the relationship that has been shared between both the countries. The Prime Minister basically departing for India in a short while from now. Some of the big takeaways are really coming in from the visit of the Prime Minister in Israel. First, with regards to deepening defense ties and also sharing of technology being two key issues that have been spoken about. The other important aspect is with regards to free trade agreement, which both the countries have been essentially indicating that it is work in progress, with both the countries essentially looking at what could be the broad contour of the free trade agreement that is going to be signed between both the countries. In fact, there you have it, the last images coming in from Jerusalem, before the Prime Minister basically leaves for India after the trip, the two-day trip in Israel. Well, in fact, on your screens right now, both the leaders and their personal charisma that is essentially shared from what you see, the bare hug between both the leaders. In fact, this was the same image that we saw the moment the Prime Minister basically landed in Tel Aviv, indicating the relationship that both actually share for years put together. And time and again, we have essentially seen that the personal relationship between both these leaders have translated into deepening ties of both the countries, India and Israel, in terms of on various issues where both the countries have cooperated with each other when it comes to security-related issues, or for that matter, in fact, technology transfers that have taken place between India and Israel, and now both the countries working together for a free trade agreement being worked out. So all this essentially now indicating the fact that the deepening ties between both the countries have a long future ahead. Well, in fact, we'll try and also connect with our senior executive editor Abhishek Kapoor, as these are the images that are now coming in of the Prime Minister who's left from Israel. In fact, we'll move on to the other big stories that we are tracking right now with regards to